Representative Harding, you're recognized in debate.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. And I rise in support of House Bill 1B. And I want to thank our Speaker, I want to thank our Governor for their leadership on this issue. And I want to thank the thousands of Floridians that have flooded this Capitol over the last couple of weeks, to the firefighters, to the police officers, to the teachers, to the welders, to the line workers who have called our offices, have flooded our emails, and to the parents who, like me, are concerned and fearful that a bureaucrat behind a desk in D.C. could make decisions for my child that I don't believe are right, and that they believe that there's the ability for the federal government to take away rights that I should have as a parent for my child. And I want to thank our bill sponsors for the thoughtful words and leadership that they've shown with this bill. We have been told that this session isn't needed. We've heard that we should trust the federal government and that we should trust President Biden on this issue. But what I believe is fundamentally being missed by so many of my colleagues that I respect and like, but you're wrong on, is that I trust, and I believe the majority of this body, we trust the individual Floridians to make the best decision for themselves and their children more than we trust the federal government. And I got a couple quotes that really stuck out to me. And one was by President Biden in 2020, where he said there would be no mandates and that his administration, he could never imagine a scenario where his administration would implement vaccine mandates. So I'd bring you back to, this is about trust. And there is a fundamental lack of trust that our federal government will do what's best for us. And that's why this body's here, defining what is best for Floridians, our individual rights, and our freedoms. Florida is leading to protect medical freedom, to protect jobs. And I've also heard it said that we should be talking more about affordable housing and rent, rising rent costs. I agree. I'm concerned about those issues. But what I'm more concerned about is the firefighter who lived in my district, who worked for the city of Gainesville, who called me emotional on the phone because he's worried he's about to get fired for the job that he's worked for 27 years, and he's given his all for that job. His family has sacrificed the long nights that he's been away on shifts, not knowing if he's going to come home. He's worried about losing his house because of a medical decision that he made. And that's the person that I'm going to stand and support, and that's what this bill is about. So Florida is leading on freedom. Florida is leading on individual rights and liberties. And Floridians, or in Florida, we're going to say that we trust Floridians, not the federal government. So I would urge all my colleagues to be up on this bill, and I thank our sponsors for running this great bill.
Leader Grant, you're recognized.